Hi guys, Coach Joel here. So for today, we're gonna start with high knees, crab hold, and hip tap to the ground, and also reverse lunges. We're gonna do each one of these for 20 repetitions for a total time of 4 minutes. You're gonna work through them and go right into the next one for a 4-minute period, all right? So let's just recap this form. So what I want you to do is start by driving your knee up to your hip line, exchanging with the hand overhead, and jog it in place. High knees. Once you get those high knees, 20 of them, you're gonna go into a crab hold, okay? So it's basic tabletop position. Place your hands underneath your shoulders and ankles underneath your knees. You're gonna drive your hips up, open up the hips, and then tap the ground. Exhale up and give me 20. Once you get 20, you're gonna go into a reverse lunge. Stand up, step back on your leg, you tap, and then you do the opposite side. And then you go back and forth until you get 20, 10 per side, alternating. You repeat that sequence for a 4-minute period. So we're gonna do 20 high knees, then 20 crab hold hip taps, and then follow that up with 20 reverse lunges and alternate, of course. Once you finish the 4 minutes, you're gonna go into the balance portion for today. It's gonna be hip airplanes. Find your balance, slight bend, tilt the hips back, keep that slight bend on the knee, and neutral position on your core, on your torso. What I want you to do is hinge even more, then open up your hip, and then close it. Hip should be facing down on an angle, and then open towards the side of the room. You're gonna give me 10 to 20 seconds on one leg, follow that up with the opposite leg, 10 to 20 seconds as well. Once we finish here, we're gonna do a single leg star reach, all right? It is basically 20 to 30 seconds per leg. So you're gonna get 2 targets. You might wanna put some cans, dumbbells, something, any object that you might have around your house. Just place it in front. You put it from side to side. You're gonna tap and tap, and maybe reach something a little bit higher. You're gonna practice this, tap, tap, okay? Tap, 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 tap. So get like an X pattern going here. Once you get 20 seconds worth, you're gonna jump onto the other side. So we're gonna go back and forth until we get 2 sets on both legs. Maintain that balance on the bottom of your foot. Find the center of gravity right underneath that arch, regardless of what your body is doing. Maintain your balance overall. That is the most important part of this objective in this exercise. Once we finish there, we're gonna go into the strength portion, which will be 3 rounds of 1-minute max push-ups, okay? Then following that will be 8 single leg step-ups, and finishing up with 10 overhead tricep extensions. So, push-ups, very simple, we've done these all the time. You're gonna get your hands underneath your shoulders, keep your core contracted, engage your abs, get into a nice hollow position, drive your elbows behind your back, and fully extend. You're gonna go for a max rep here. So that's a full minute of push-ups. That's tough, so you might not be able to do 1 minute straight. Clearly, who can? So what you wanna do is maybe do something that is like around within your realm. So if 10 is my max, I'm gonna stop at 7, get a quick little recovery, and go right back in for another set of 5. And keep it very short breaks, but consistent, okay? Don't flat out do as many as you can on your first try, because then you'll burn out. So it's better to leave some in the tank so that you can cycle more reps through. Once you finish that 1 minute, remember how many reps you've gotten and try to get the same amount every single round for those 3 rounds. Following that is gonna be the single leg step up. So you're gonna step up 8 times with the right leg. You step up with the right leg, fully extend the leg, place the other leg on top of the box or the chair, then descend down. So the right leg is going to do the work up and also control your body down. Once you get 8 on the right, you're going to go for 8 on the left, and then proceed to do your 10 overhead tricep extensions. Grab your objects. You might use a bag. Get a firm grip. Get it around your body. Keep those elbows perpendicular to the ceiling, and you're going to fully extend at the top and then bring it right back down. Fully extend at the top, and bring it right back down. Once you get 10, of course this is weighted. You're gonna bring it down safely around your head and then place it down on the ground. Once we get 3 rounds, continue on to our conditioning for today. It's gonna be every 3 minutes for 3 rounds. So it's gonna be like this: 7 thrusters, 7 ground to overhead, and 7 burpees. With the remaining time of those 3 minutes, you get to rest. Okay? So it's like this. So you're gonna grab your bag once more. You're gonna squat down, firm grip. You're gonna get that full squat into that full press. You're gonna repeat that sequence 7 times. Once you get 7, you're gonna keep your bag in your hands. You're gonna touch the ground, bring it to your shoulder, and then press overhead. And do 7 ground to overheads, okay? Once you finish the 7 ground to overheads, place your back down and do your 7 burpees. You're gonna place your whole body on the floor, jump your legs back, jump your legs in one fluid motion. Ensure that your hips make contact, and as you come up, hips first, whip the legs through, and jump and clap. Once you finish all 7 reps for all 3 movements, that will be 1 round, and the remaining time you will rest. So the faster you do this, the remaining time of those 3 minutes, you get to take a break. If you get there at 2:58, you only get a 2-second break. So hustle. Once we finish with those 3 rounds, we're gonna go into our mobility for today. Nice stretches for today. We got the single seated leg saddle stretch. So you're gonna rest all the way down. We're gonna hold this for 1 minute. You're gonna get your foot to the inner thigh, shoot it in as much as you can. You're gonna reach forward. Before you do this, you wanna posture up and twist towards the straightened leg. And you might wanna, if you have poor mobility, you grab your knee, shin, or even your ankle and keep your chest kind of lined up to that straightened leg. And hold it there for a good minute and then switch to the opposite side, okay? Once we finish both sides, we're gonna get into our Samson stretch. We're gonna place a mat on the floor, place the knee, and you're gonna slightly extend that foot forward a bit more than usual. Now, you're gonna interlock your fingers and extend your arms overhead and try to see if you can get that knee right over that ankle and stretch out as much as you can. You're gonna feel it, especially in the hip area, but this is it's more for your psoas. It's also that connects all the way around into your lower back. So even though you're gonna feel it here in your hip and also your quadricep, it's mainly for your psoas, okay? So it's right here on the lower back. So that'll help to alleviate and stretch that area out. Again, interlock the fingers, hold your arms overhead. So any teachers out there who have back pains, this is a great stretch for you. You know, square off the hips and make sure that this knee doesn't go over that foot. I don't wanna see this either. 90-degree angle is at most. Just like that, square off the hips, extend the arms up, and hold it for 1 full minute. Once you're there, you're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. And that's it for today. Enjoy the workout, guys.